My diary wasn't just paper, it was my soul, bleeding ink. And Dad, of all people, tore it open like it was junk mail. I was 16 when it happened, living in a house that felt less like home every day since Mom left. My name's Ellie, and I'm not the type to overshare ironic, considering what went down. The diary was my sanctuary, a beat-up notebook stuffed under my mattress, filled with every raw thought I couldn't say out loud, my crush on Jake from biology, my fights with Dad, my fears about Mom's new life across the country. It was mine, private, sacred. Dad remarried 2 years ago. Linda, his new wife, came with baggage, 2 kids, Mia and Noah, both my age, both insufferable. Mia's the queen bee type, all fake smiles and sharp edges. Noah's quieter but sneaky, always watching, always scheming. They moved into our house and suddenly my space wasn't mine anymore. My room, my routines, my life, they all got crowded out. The diary was the one thing I could keep to myself, or so I thought. It started on a random Tuesday. I came home from school, dumped my backpack, and noticed something off. My bed was slightly askew. The corner of the mattress lifted just enough to make my stomach drop. I reached under it. The diary was gone. Panic hit like a freight train. I tore my room apart, drawers, shelves, even the closet, nothing. My heart pounded as I stormed downstairs, where Dad was in the kitchen, sipping coffee like nothing was wrong. "Dad, where's my diary?" My voice cracked, betraying the fear I tried to hide. He looked up, too casual, his eyes dodging mine. "Oh, that old thing, I found it while cleaning. Thought it might be important." "Cleaning," I snapped. "You don't clean my room." He shifted, uncomfortable. "Ellie, calm down." I just glanced at it. "You're my kid. I need to know what's going on with you." "You read it." My voice was a whisper now, disbelief choking me. He didn't deny it. He just sat there, like he had the right. I felt naked, exposed. Every secret I'd poured into those pages now smeared across his mind. "You had no right," I said, tears burning my eyes. "I'm your father," he said. Like that excused everything. I was worried. "You've been so distant since your mom left." Worried he hadn't asked me how I felt in months. He'd been too busy playing happy family with Linda and her kids. I wanted to scream, but the words wouldn't come. Instead, I ran back to my room, slamming the door, hoping to shut out the betrayal, but it got worse. The next day at school, I noticed Mia and Noah whispering in the hallway, their heads bent together, smirking. Mia caught my eye and waved, her smile dripping with venom. My gut twisted. Something was wrong. By lunch, the rumors were spreading like wildfire. Kids were staring, giggling, whispering. "Did you hear about Ellie? She's obsessed with Jake. Writes about him like a stalker." My face burned. How did they know? Then it hit me. The diary. I cornered Mia after class, my hands shaking. "What did you do?" She didn't even flinch. "Oh, your little diary. Mom thought we should know what kind of person you are." It's enlightening. I felt the world tilt. "You read it. Your mom gave it to you." Mia shrugged, like it was nothing. Noah and I both did. "You're not as innocent as you pretend." "Ellie," I wanted to claw her eyes out, but I just stood there, frozen. My private thoughts, my fears, my dreams, my pain were now gossip fodder for Mia, Noah, and God knows who else. Linda had given them my diary like it was a library book, and Dad, he'd started it all. That night, I confronted him. Linda was there, perched on the couch like a queen, her face unreadable. "You gave my diary to her," I pointed at Linda, my voice shaking with rage. "And she gave it to her kids. Are you serious?" Dad looked at Linda, then back at me, his face a mix of guilt and defensiveness. "Ellie, I thought Linda could help. She's good with kids." "I didn't know she'd..." "Didn't know." I cut him off. "You didn't care. You violated me. Dad, you let them tear me apart." Linda finally spoke, her voice calm but cold. "Ellie, you're overreacting. We're a family now. There shouldn't be secrets." Secrets, I laughed. Bitter and hollow. That was my life. My thoughts. You had no right. Noah and Mia were upstairs, probably eavesdropping, but I didn't care. I was done. I looked at Dad, the man who was supposed to protect me, and saw a stranger. You broke us. I said, you broke me. The days that followed were a blur. School was hell whispers followed me everywhere, and Jake wouldn't even look at me. I stopped writing in a diary. What was the point? Trust was gone, shredded like the pages I used to pour my heart into. But the worst part wasn't the rumors or the humiliation. It was the silence at home. Dad tried to apologize, but his words felt hollow. Linda acted like nothing happened, and Mia and Noah kept their smug little smirks. I felt like a guest in my own house, a stranger in my own family. I started spending more time at the library, hiding in books, trying to escape the mess my life had become. One day, I ran into Mrs. Carter, my old English teacher. She noticed I wasn't myself. Guess I'm not great at hiding pain. Over coffee, I spilled everything. She listened, really listened, and for the first time in weeks, I felt seen. Ellie, she said, your words are your power. They can't take that from you unless you let them. Write again, not for them, but for you. Her words stuck with me. I didn't trust anyone enough to start a new diary, but I started writing short stories, poems, anything to reclaim my voice. I poured my anger, my hurt, my hope into those pages. They weren't for anyone else, just me. And slowly, I started to feel like myself again. Months later, things came to a head. Dad found one of my stories, left carelessly on my desk. I braced for another betrayal, but this time, he knocked on my door, his eyes red. Ellie, I'm so sorry, he said. I didn't realize how much I hurt you. I was trying to be a good dad, but I failed you. I didn't forgive him right away. Trust doesn't rebuild overnight, but he started trying, really trying. He set boundaries with Linda, made it clear my privacy was non-negotiable. Linda wasn't thrilled, but she backed off. Mia and Noah, well, they're still Mia and Noah, but they don't mess with me anymore. I think they saw something in me change a strength I didn't know I had. I'm still healing. Some days, I'm angry. Some days, I'm sad, but I'm writing again, and that's something. My words are mine, and no one can take that away. Not Dad, not Linda, not her kids. I've learned that family isn't just blood. It's the people who respect you, who see you, and sometimes you have to fight to carve out your own space, even in your own home. What do you think? Was I wrong to hold on to my anger? Was Dad's betrayal unforgivable? Or was he just a flawed human trying to navigate a messy family? Should Linda have been held accountable for sharing my diary? Or was she just playing the hand Dad dealt her? Share your thoughts. Where does the line fall between privacy and family, between trust and forgiveness?